Hey up and welcome to Callums Corner. Unfortunately, today I've got some very, very bad news to share with you. Some very bad and very sad news, so I do want you to prepare yourselves. So I woke up this morning, seemed like a normal day. Woke up about 6:45, came downstairs, put the coffee on, got the food together to go for the guinea pigs, went outside, went into the shed where they are now, and I immediately spotted Jeremy Corbyn, my little golden gorgeous guinea pig, just lying there motionless in the hutch. It's not normal. When they hear me coming with their food and stuff, they're normally super excited, weaking and jumping all over the shop. Immediately I was out of my mind with worry. I'm assuming the worst. I ran over there, got the hutch open, reached in, tentatively touched him, picked him up. He was still alive. It wasn't like holding him, I had him in my hands. It was just like this broken, deflated bird or something. He just looked at me, he couldn't even make a noise. Awful. Brought him inside, put some hay in one of the toaster boxes and made him comfortable. Started trying to phone the vet, but I couldn't get through to them. Before I even did, too late. He breathed his little last. It's a horrible, horrible thing to watch. Brutal. I know he's a guinea pig, I know he's not a person and stuff, but it's not nice to see. It's not nice to see a little creature that you love breathe its last. He was the best of all the guinea pigs. It was so sweet, so gentle. The glue that held that pack together. The other two hate each other, there's bad blood. I don't even know what's going to happen now. I can't even think about that at the moment. I've got so much to do. So much to do now. I need to bury him. I need to give him a send-off that he deserves. Celebrate his life. I've made an appointment at the vet to take the other two pigs in as well to get them checked over. I'm just so worried about them, but it's goodbye. Goodbye to Jezza. He was a good pig. Lovely little fella. We'll all miss him. Right, Jeremy Corbyn is now at rest. I've not long finished kind of burying him at the bottom of the garden. I did my absolute best for him to give him a good send-off. I nicked my sister's jewellery box, just dumped everything out of it and converted it into quite a tasteful, nice, classy little coffin for the lad. I mean, she's a twat anyway, plus she's a vegan, so it's kind of put your money where your mouth is. And then I took him down the end and, yeah, dug a very deep hole and buried him. It was quite harsh, kind of digging the hole and looking over at the run, where in the kind of halcyon days of the summer, him and his brothers used to frolic in the sun, gaily running around, bombing each other, just having the time of their little lives. Sometimes little Corbyn would bask in the sun and he'd get so relaxed that he'd actually look like he was a little bit retarded. He was such a pure little soul. He was a really just amazing little pig. Yeah, it's sad. I've written a few words, like a little poem to try and memorialise him, that I'm going to read to you. For those of you who knew Corbyn, perhaps you'd like to take these few moments just to kind of think of your happiest memory of him. For those of you who didn't know him, I found some footage on my phone that I will pop up in the corner, just so you know what we're talking about. Jeremy. The cold and dark grave I had to dig was not benefiting of such a wonderful pig. I will always miss your soft golden mane. Now my life just won't be the same. At first there were 3, now there's just 2. The hardest thing is why it had to be you. You were so fragile and small, only 8 inches long. So now it's goodbye. I can't believe that you've gone. I think that's my overriding emotion through all of it, really. Yesterday I was, riding the crest of a wave, happy as Larry, at my Dollar Shave Club. I'd sorted all that out. I thought I had 3 healthy, happy pigs. It just changes just like that. And I know people will think I'm being dramatic because it's not like a member of my family that I've lost, but when you love a pet, it's horrible to sit there and watch it breathe its last. You know, life changes like that. Always remember, it's very short. You know, don't waste time. I think I'm going to take a break from the streaming from a couple of days. Obviously, I'm a bit down about it all, and I'd have to tell people what had happened, and I don't want to risk people trolling me with horrible donations about him. It's too soon. I'm going to carry on vlogging, though. I've got to take the pigs to the vet later, the 2 remaining ones, to get them checked over. I want to make sure that it's not, you know, that they're okay, that it's not going to spread through the pack. Plus, I've missed vlogging. I haven't been able to do it recently because I've been working loads, so it'll be nice to kind of be vlogging again. But yeah, I'm going to give the streaming a miss for a few days. I've just got back from the vets, and luckily the pigs have been given a clean bill of health, but it was an absolute nightmare, this visit. I got there, and there was absolutely no urgency from the vets, in recognition of the fact that I've already lost 1 pig today, and potentially there could be a potential big emergency. They could be ill, the other ones. They need checking over. But no, they just long it out. They're running right behind on their appointments, and I'm sitting there for ages in the waiting room, worried out of my mind. Pigs in a box, resting on my lap, you know, thinking the worst, can't help it. And there is just an idiot child in the waiting room with his idiot mother. She's sitting there with a bloody cat carrier. Of course she's got a cat. Cat's a twat. Idiots. Anyway, her child is just giving free rein of the waiting room. He's running around, shouting, screaming, and he starts going round on the chairs and just slapping both of his hands down on it and like his upper body on it, on these like cheap fake leather chairs, like making a massive racket. He gets closer and closer to me, and the pigs are there in my lap. They don't need more bloody trauma, right? So I'm looking over at Mum like, are you going to stop this? What are you going to do? She does absolutely nothing, right? Luckily, the receptionist calls her and her twat child, twat cat in there. And I think, all right, that is like a massive break, because I was going to go to prison for just punching a child soon. All right, but she's only in there about 5 minutes, and she comes out without the cat this time and goes and starts waffling on the reception desk, doing stuff up there. Her child comes back over and just resumes his smashing of his hands down until he gets up to me, and he looks at me, right, and he says, I was sitting there. I was like, no, you weren't. You were over there and you weren't even sitting. I don't get drawn into it. I'm just like, no, you weren't. And he just starts going, I was sitting there. That's my seat. I was sitting there. You're in my seat. I look over again like his mum, are you going to do something? And she's just ignoring the whole thing, filling in bloody paperwork, right? And the next thing, he starts trying to lunge at the box like, what have you got in there? So I move it and I just shout. I just say, get away. Like, don't touch another man's animals. You don't know what's wrong with them. His mum's all over then, isn't she? Oh, don't shout at my child. Like, you should have shouted at him a long time ago. I'm having to do your bloody job. Oh, luckily, the receptionist bloody intervened and was like, well, let's see if the vet's ready to see you now, and hustled me in there, which should have been done a long time ago, leaving me in there with a potential big emergency. It's outrageous. I mean, the vet, to be fair to him, he was very good when he saw them. He seemed very thorough. He listened to all their chests and stuff. Apparently, I mean, he reassured me, like, it can happen very suddenly. It doesn't mean the others are sick. They're just delicate little creatures, and once something goes wrong, their organs go into failure very quickly. Sorry about that. I changed the card and the camera's bloody full up. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, the vet was a nightmare, but it was reassuring overall to get like a clean bill of health. I mean, it won't stop me worrying about them totally, but it was good to hear. Not really what I needed, though, the whole trip. On the back of losing bloody Jeremy this morning, it's been an incredibly traumatic day, and I am definitely gonna not stream tonight, and probably for a couple of days, just take some time away and just process everything, be with my family and stuff. It really makes you realise when you lose someone or something that you love, you know, things that are important to you. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, but I'll carry on vlogging. I've woken up today and I'm an emotional tornado. I've got these 3 conflicting emotions just swirling around me. Number 1, I feel incredibly guilty. Last night I slept better than I have slept in months. Ever since I did a video where I stayed awake for 72 hours, my sleep has just been a mess. I've not been rested in months. Last night I just went down like a baby, and I feel so refreshed this morning. I feel incredibly guilty about it, considering what happened yesterday, but I think
it might actually be a response to the grief. I've always found that if you're sad, you end up crying, you feel really tired afterwards. That must be what happened. I don't mind admitting it. I did shed a tear over little Jeremy Corbyn yesterday, and I know people don't expect that for me because I'm, I guess so big and strong and good at fighting and stuff, but doesn't mean I've got a heart made of stone. I love that little pig and I miss him like hell already. So yeah, that's going through my mind, the guilt over sleeping so well. Number two, I feel massive regret. Last night I toasted Corbyn's life a few times with a few drinks, just to, pay homage to a good lad. The alcohol, I guess, swirling around with the feeling that you get when you're experiencing grief, that life is precious and you have to make the most of every moment and that everyone in your family is great and special to you. That made me make a very silly decision last night. I invited my family to spend Christmas with me. I planned this for ages. I've hired a special place out to spend Christmas this year. I was planning on only inviting people that I really like, and in my grief-ridden, slightly drunken state last night, I invited my mum. She phoned my sisters and told both of them. They've all changed their plans and they're coming. It's too late to take it back now. So I'm spending Christmas with my family. Like the one thing, that part of my family that I was trying to get away from at Christmas. Idiot. And also, when I was questioning my mum this morning about whether she had fed Jeremy Corbyn and the other pigs the previous day while I was at work, she could not meet my eye. I know she didn't love them the way she was meant to when she was looking after them, barely stroked them, barely gave them any attention. But if I found out she missed a meal and that was part of the reason why he was weakened, I will go mental chicken oriental. So that's swirling round in my mind now. I have a messed up Christmas. I'm going to have to spend extended time with my family. And the other thing that is really going through my mind is anger at Twitch. Last night I started getting messages from everyone. Where's your Twitch gone? Where's your Twitch gone? I had a look on there, couldn't even find my channel. I thought, you know what, I can't even deal with this tonight, I'm just going to leave it. This morning, I've come on, logged on and checked all my emails and stuff. Got an email from Twitch yesterday, right? I'll be, not banned, suspended for 3 days, right? That's fair enough. I can understand them suspending me because there's some dodgy donations go on in my streams. If that's the reason, I would accept that, right? But no, they suspended me for 3 days for browsing or raiding channels with malicious intent. What the hell are you insinuating? Every time at the end of my streams, if people are going to raid, I said, be nice, don't be horrible, don't be horrifying, don't embarrass me. What malicious intent is that? Well, it's like I'm like some kind of like little mean monkey ringleader that we're riding into battle. Let's go spam someone's chat with the N-word. That's not what's happening. Dirty bloody birdies. And to make it worse, right, I had an email from about 10 minutes afterwards saying, partnership application is denied, basically. Applied about a month ago, didn't even get back to me. It's meant to be a 2-week turnaround time, and then I get an email saying, your channel's suspended, you can't be a partner, you can reapply in 90 days. It's like, oh, come on. Obviously, you didn't want me as a partner. Just be honest about it. Why don't you just email me back in like the 2-week period like you were meant to, rather than waiting for a reason to suspend me? I don't care. I went to Twitch because I thought it'd be better for the gaming streams and people would like it. I better stream somewhere else. One company even offered me money to go and stream on another platform, but I thought, no, Twitch will be better for the gaming streams, my fans. Absolute bag of arse. Well, tonight, we're going to stream, and we're going to stream on YouTube. We're gonna have a pay homage to Jeremy Corbyn stream, and also like Twitch, like twats. Yeah, I'll stream on YouTube, and we'll have a lovely little homage to Jeremy Corbyn. Please keep it clean. Anything that's nasty about that lovely, innocent little pig will be skipped immediately. I'll be on about 9 o'clock, and we give the finger to Twitch, and we'll pay homage to a lovely little pig. I'm going to end the vlog here, edit it up and get it up for you. If you enjoyed it, you can leave a like. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike. It's a bit of a strange one today. Hopefully you're all okay as well. I know a lot of you really did like Jeremy Corbyn. He was a great little pig. But we'll get through this together. We will.